What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we're bringing you another review for a fragrance from Dumont that was sent over by the good folks at Perfume Box. If you're not familiar with Perfume Box, there's a link down below with the discount code. They are exclusive distributors for Dumont, but they carry a bunch of other stuff as well. Niche designers, other Middle Eastern fragrances, cheapies, competitive prices across the board, just like all the other discounters. They do a really good job, but the tagline they got going for them is they're distributors from Dumont. And we've got another one from Dumont that at first it's like, wow, this is really super fruity, warm, wearable, very familiar. And somebody in my Scent of the Day post yesterday commented what it was like. It was like, you know what it is? But it's less of that shampoo vibe. We'll talk about that in just a moment. But this is from Dumont. This is in the Ramon Blazar line. This is Ambre Rouge #1. So them sending it my way has nothing to do with what I think about the fragrance, but we are going to dive on into this one. So stay tuned. Now, first and foremost, quality control issue here. So that label is very crooked. I don't know how well you can tell on camera if I'm holding it straight enough, but it's very crooked. I'm all about the quality control with this. I give Dossier a hard time for it. Dumont, I'm going to give you a hard time for it too. Be better than this. Let's try to straighten it. So I got to slant the bottle to straighten it. But vinyl label, hefty, thick base glass, cylinder style, heavy cap that doesn't click into place but holds very strong, with a really good atomizer. The ceiling fan is just pushing it right down. Did get all over my arm though. So I have the notes on screen. So immediately I was like, this is warm, fruity, and just super attractive, appealing. It's familiar, I just can't place it. And somebody in my comments said it's Herbapura. This is my little 15 ml from the little 3-piece set that I have. It is Herbapura. But Herbapura kind of has this fruitise, shampoo and conditioner kind of thing going for it. It always has. I find that's omitted here. Aside from that, yeah, pretty similar. Quality here is really good, very enjoyable. Me and the wife went to Walmart yesterday, and on the way out, there's a Subway at this Walmart. She wanted Subway, so I popped in to get her foot-long tuna. That's what she likes to get. And when the lady came from around the back, she fixed my sandwich, everything, and when it was time to check out and pay, she said, I wanted to let you know your cologne smells really good. As soon as I came out, I could smell you, and you smell really good. So thanked her, of course. I said, that means it's doing its job. Thank you very much. I sure appreciate that. So this, and I had had it on for, shoot, at least 4 or 5 hours at this point, and it's not like she was right next to, like, all up in my face or anything like that. So she smelled it coming around. So it was, the sillage on it is pretty immense, which we'll get into performance in a little bit. But that was a strong indicator during the testing process of what this sillage really is like on 5 sprays. Because I said it's every bit of, it was like 4 to 5 hours I had it on at this point. Fun fact, the wife enjoys this one as well, which she likes everything that smells of Herbapura, as do I. It was like so familiar, I just couldn't place it. But very fruity, warm and woodsy, doesn't have much of a musky tone. It's just a smorgasbord of fruits for the most part, a little ambery, Ambre in the name. It is warm, it's a warm fruity smell, sweet, a little tropical, kind of touch feminine leaning for being fruity, as others have said about the scent profile. Yeah, sure, but I think everybody can enjoy this. High compliment factor. I just so happened to get a compliment from a stranger while wearing it yesterday. I'm not saying it's going to be constantly compliments anytime I wear it, but just prime example, it's the profile as a whole, no matter what fragrance you wear that smells of the Herbapura DNA, it's a highly complimented DNA because it's very attractive. So warm and ambery, fruity, sweet without being too sweet, juicy fruit kind of stuff, not real musky, touch of floral. It smells really good. This, you know, this is pretty much a clone. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's not the slightest of differences, and really it's more of a reach than anything else because I don't get that shampoo-esque type of thing from Herbapura. Outside of that, pretty much the same fragrance. It smells incredible. Now, performance. We touched on it briefly already. It's easily 8+ hours. The projection on this is on the moderate to heavy side, as is most of their fragrances project very well for about 2 hours. And the sillage on this one, I would definitely put in the moderate to heavy category. A little bit heavier than others because Based on the feedback I got yesterday from that lady that complimented me on this, she said as soon as she came out, she could smell me. Now, from where I was standing to where the spot is when she came around the corner is every bit of 10 to 12 feet away. In a subway that's an open area connected to Walmart. So it's not like it's walled off. It's open with some columns. So it's like just a segment inside of a Walmart that's not its own room. It's a room, but it's not a closed off room. It's open. Very open concept design. So very well circulated, point being the 4 to 5 hour mark to have that type of reach is a moderate to heavy CIs. That's pretty serious right there. So I got to put this one in the beast territory because I wasn't crazy with the sprays. I had 5 sprays on. Some may deem that crazy. Reach out and touch somebody at 5 sprays. I got to tell you firsthand based on experience. So if you're looking for strength, highly attractive, long lasting, versatile. If you like fruity, you're going to love this. Final thoughts, Ambre Rouge, #1 in the Ramon Blazar line from Dumont. I think it's a fantastic fragrance, definitely the most versatile. This entire line's been darker fragrances, more powdery, spices, animalics, incenses, like a lot more much darker fragrances. I wasn't expecting this one. When I saw the bottle, I was thinking, oh, that's going to be Baccarat Rouge again, because they've got a few that kind of walk the Baccarat Rouge path. No. I was pleasantly surprised the first time I sprayed it to test it, and then the experiences with it have been enjoyable. Even got a random compliment yesterday when wearing it, because I know that matters. I figured I'd let you guys know that, because I know that matters to a lot of people. Performance is kind of ridiculous on this. It's not overwhelming, but boy, it reaches out and touches somebody. I got to tell you. With that said, I think it's an 8.5 out of 10. This is a great fragrance. I think it falls a little short with the versatility because it's not a profile that can be taken seriously. It's more of a fun profile because it's warm, fruity, and fresh and sweet, juicy, all that good stuff. Highly attractive. Will definitely pull some compliments, but not really something I would want to wear in the workplace setting, for example. I would want something with a little bit more masculine touch to it, maybe some more greens and spices, maybe a deeper woody base, something more musky, just kind of maybe a bit more fougerish, for example. I think that's what would put it in that 9 out of 10 area because some of the versatility to it falls off a little bit because it's a much more casual scent. Fun night out totally works. Casual daytime totally works. It's the slightly more serious settings that I don't think this is a fragrance to be taken too seriously. And I don't think it matches dressier attires as well. Maybe for the ladies it will, but for the gentlemen, not so much. It'll be taken less seriously. So that's what keeps it from outstanding 9 out of 10, but 8.5 out of 10. Nothing to shake a stick at. It is indeed a great fragrance, and I've been enjoying wearing it. So 8.5 out of 10. That's my thoughts and feelings on Ambre Rouge from Dumont. And thank you again, Perfume Box, for sending this my way. I've been having a blast testing all these different Dumont fragrances and trying to figure out what the hell they are when they're so familiar to me, and then doing a scent of the day post and somebody figuring out what it is. And it's like, you know what? Yep. That is indeed what it is. And then it's even more fun when I'm like, oh, this is this. Because I can't pick them all out of a lineup every time. Nobody's perfect. I am no perfectionist and expert. I am just an enthusiast. I just love aromas. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe before you leave. And I'll catch you on the next one.